Zheng is able to compose a melodic and cathartic meditation on the gentle nature of the angelic soul, perpetually moving, spinning, flexing its muscles. And it's very soothing and, like I said, cathartic to watch. It's almost hypnotic in its symmetry of perfectly aligned figures coming into contact and stretching apart. And it is this symmetry that gives the film its ultimate sense of equilibrium, which I think moviegoers will find very satisfying.
This is one of my favorite piano pieces. My sister always grew up playing this, and I loved this inventive way to bring to life a church window. It's like when you're sitting somewhere and your brain goes off on an idea and keeps on expanding that idea and expanding that idea. And it had some really fantastical evolutions throughout the animation. And there was still this level of a creepiness to it as well. Maybe it's just the Gothic architecture, but kind of reminded me of kind of a Coraline-esque animation.
There's definitely some 1920s flair to this film. The piano and the echoey sort of chamber it's being played in sounds like the piano would be played at a silent film early on. The hairstyle of the main character, very flapper-like. The legs that kick, very much like the Rockettes. I just love it. And also the June Page movies, those old movies where circular legs would spin around and around. That's what it really reminds me of. And there's the reference to Dance of the Angel. So you definitely see a lot of church windows in this thing, the rose window that you'd see in a cathedral. And I love the kaleidoscope feel of this piece, the ins and outs of the legs and the kaleidoscope spins. And it's definitely a gorgeous film. And it's all about eyes, the lashes, legs, and hair. And it just is a really, really cute film, and it's very endearing. And I love where the two faces almost embrace one another during one of the flips of the images. Excellent work. Really, really creative. Well done.
This one is just really sweet. I love the piano music. I love that classical sound. And this style of animation and the motion graphics that they've chosen here just really fitted well. And it just makes this wonderful piece that it's just a sensory experience, something to just listen to and watch and really enjoy.
This was so beautiful to watch. I loved the animation. I loved the fluid and flowing nature of the angel. And it reminded me of the ever-changing movement and beauty of a kaleidoscope. It was really interesting style of drawing, and just watching it come together in this really cool, I feel like it could have been creepy if it wasn't so beautiful, just with the style of animation. I think that the creators had a really clear vision, and I think that they did a really good job executing it. It was so calming and lovely and just beautiful to listen to and to watch. So I really enjoyed it.
I loved this. I thought it was so beautiful and so interesting. I loved the artwork from it, and I loved the movement that they put into it. I thought that it all really worked well together. I thought, like I said, the drawing and the artistry of it was so beautiful and so on point. I really, really liked it. I thought it was great. It reminded me kind of a two-dimensional version of like some sort of like Coraline, Tim Burton kind of feel, which I thought went really well with the music styles and like the entire visual, but also within the visuals is like the like color scheme that they were using and how everything really flowed well together. I really liked it. I thought it was cool.
Whenever a film, any type of art form, is trying to explore duality, I always feel it's really interesting to think about, what it's trying to really say about it. And this film is, of course, quite brief, so we don't get too much, although it is beautiful in and of itself. We certainly get a sense of self-reflection, looking inward, which is expressed here by someone looking outward at themselves. We have these legs, these long legs, which are a recurring image throughout, and the leg is skeletal almost in nature. So you almost get the sense of a kind of a need for sustenance, thriving, begging for something that's lacking. So this might be, looking internal for something that's missing and wanting it so badly and trying to put in the work, maybe the leg work. Maybe that's the repeated use of the leg, trying to put in the leg work to get what you want so that you could look at yourself through better eyes at the end of the day. It's certainly a very interesting short film.